They're not coming out. What is going on, guys? It's Suk and welcome to my Apple AirPods review video. And in this video I'll be giving you guys all the information that you need to know about to make an educated decision on whether you should purchase this product. As I'm sure you already know about this product, but these are Apple's first ever truly wireless earphones. And from a design point, they look very much similar to the earpods that have been shipping with the iPhone ever since the iPhone 5. In order to ensure that the audio that you was listening to on either of these AirPods was synced together, Apple did create a new chip called the W1, which ensures that the audio in the left and right AirPod is identical, very much like you would get in a standard set of earpods. The setup process for these AirPods is as simple as it gets. All you have to do is open the AirPod case near a chosen iPhone, and then you will get a prompt to connect these AirPods to said phone. Also, if you are signed in to your iCloud account on this device, then these AirPods will then be synced across the board to all of your other devices. So if you do own a Mac, then all you have to do is go to your Bluetooth settings and you will find that these AirPods have automatically been paired to be used with said Mac. The only thing that you have to do is take the AirPods out of their protective case and then click connect, and that will be it. You are then ready to listen to music off your Mac in your AirPods. I do also want to quickly mention that when you open the case of these AirPods near a paired up iPhone, you do get details on how well the batteries are charged up, both on the case itself as well as each individual AirPod. I do also want to mention that to listen to music on these AirPods, all you have to do is just pop the AirPods in your ear and it will detect that they are in an ear, so you don't have to do what I've just shown you on screen and manually select the AirPods. Also, if you do want to pair these AirPods up to another iPhone, then you will have to insert them back into the charging case. And once both of these AirPods are inserted back into the charging case, you'll then be prompted on the unpaired iPhone to pair these AirPods to it. And much like the pairing process that I showed you earlier on, you will have to tap connect as well as press and hold a button on the back of the charging case. And that seriously is all you have to do. It's not a complicated, lengthy procedure which includes you inputting a separate password to connect them up to every single device. So what about the battery life on these AirPods? Well, you'll be pleased to find out that the battery life will get you through a day easily. I must admit that the ability to charge it for 15 minutes and use it for over 3 hours is something that I really do enjoy about these AirPods. So Apple do claim that a 15-minute charge gives you 3 hours of usage. Now I do find that you do get slightly more at around 3.5 hours of music playback. However, I do find that the battery life remains to be around 2 hours on a full charge when you're solely using it to make phone calls. This is as both the speaker and the microphone are working in conjunction to send and receive data to your iPhone. Now I do understand that this has been a very big concern for a number of people, but for myself, these AirPods have actually been staying in my ears quite comfortably. Now I've also done a number of different tests, from shaking my head like a buffoon to rolling around doing star jumps, a lot of things I've been doing, and these AirPods seriously will not come out of my ear. Also, by double tapping on any one of the AirPods, you can bring up Siri by default. Also, if you do have an iPhone 6s or above, by saying "Hey Siri," you can prompt Siri regardless. If you do have a look in the settings menu on your iPhone, you will find that you can also change that double tap from Siri to either play or pause a track, or to have it simply do nothing. I do find that these controls are quite counterintuitive, as again you can say "Hey Siri," or to play and pause a track, you can simply take them out of your ears. And lastly, I do want to get into talking about a few things that Apple failed to mention on their website with regards to the AirPods. The first of these being that these AirPods are fairly resistant to water. Now I do believe that this is due to the mesh that they are using is very similar to that found in the iPhone 7 that does not allow water to penetrate. And the last thing that I do want to talk about that Apple haven't mentioned on their website is that the range on these AirPods is around 15 meters when there are no obstacles between the AirPods and the phone. But if you do leave your phone in one room and wander out to another, just know that the range does drop off to around 10 meters with 2 walls in between. So what are my final thoughts on these AirPods? Well, I personally do like them, and I do find that they will be perfect for people that do own a lot of Apple products. This is as the majority of the time, your time is actually spent listening to music. This is as with iCloud integration, the AirPods do automatically sync up with all of your devices, and the ability to charge them for 15 minutes and receive over 3 hours of audio playback is another reason as to why your time is spent listening instead of pairing or charging. Now, I do only have 2 main issues with these AirPods, the first of these being the price. And priced at £160, I personally would rather wait and see what the Beats X headphones sound like, as they're priced for £130 instead of again the £160 that you pay for the AirPods. And lastly, I do feel that the controls on these AirPods is lacking. This is as I would have preferred for the back casing of the AirPod itself to be touch sensitive, to allow me to control things such as the volume, play, pause, as well as skipping to a different track. So then guys, that has been it for today's video. I do hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, then make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. If you have got any questions or queries, then go ahead and hit me up on any of my social media or leave them down below in the comment section. If you guys do want to check out my last video, it will be on screen right now. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.